Perfect. Now in my explode function, I actually want it to create a bunch of explosions, and I'm going to kind of stagger them, so some of them will happen straight away, some of them happen after a little amount of time has passed, and I'll get it to make a bunch of them as well. So, go to control flow and I'll grab that repeat amount of times block. I want all of this stuff to happen after a I want all of this stuff to happen for a random amount of times. Let's go to operators and we want random integer. Let's say from 3 to 5 times. And then each of these explosion particles that get spawned, I want them to happen after a random amount of time as well. So control flow time, that 100 milliseconds block, put those blocks inside there, and instead of 100 milliseconds it's going to be random number from, let's say, from 10 to 200. Pop that in there, and then after all of that's done, I'll destroy myself. So the problem with destroying myself straight away after these is these little time delays don't get to happen because the object has been destroyed, so it doesn't get to say do this stuff once it's already gone. So what we'll do is just make it go invisible and disable its physics, and then we'll say after a second you can destroy yourself. So from looks we want set visibility to false, and from physics down the bottom we want set physics enabled to false. Then use that time delay block. Say when 1,000 milliseconds have passed, that's when you can destroy yourself. Alright, let's test that out now. Looks pretty cool. Let's get those explosions to randomly position themselves. So instead of saying minus 100, we'll say minus from 120 to 80. So use that random integer block again. From 120 to 80. There we go, that looks a lot cooler. Alright, last thing we'll do is make these explosions actually kill the player if the player's quite close to them.